Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Josie, and I'm here to talk about my alcohol addiction, amongst other things. Why am I talking about that on a YouTube weightlifting channel? Well, that's because there's this thing in weightlifting called the deload week, where you take a bit of a break, but then there's also the deload period after a weightlifting meet or after several meets if you're a beginner, where you just take a bunch of time off. And when I was doing weightlifting before the deload, I just spent most of my time weightlifting. And so I had that time blocked off, but when the deload came, I had nothing to do. And it was hard for me to get motivated to do free weights or do any other stuff. I was supposed to take a break, and I did successfully take a break, but I had to drink my way through the break. So it's actually day one for me right now, and sobriety is it's my second day. I've only been sober for like 28 hours, and of course I can feel the hangover. I have some supplements that I'm taking that I got at Walmart and CVS that I'll be talking about as we move along, and maybe I'll make a separate video for it. But just to throw it out there, those supplements are L-theanine with the Ollie stress gummies. If you haven't heard of them, you should definitely check them out. They work. Then you have magnesium carbonate in the form of Calm. The brand is called Calm. The truck, another truck. Let's wait for that. And I'm also taking a probiotic to restore the bacteria that the alcohol obviously kills off. All right, so when you are on deload week, you have to find things to do. That can be very hard, but maybe walking would have been a good idea, but I chose to play video games and drink, which was very unproductive because I fell behind on my finances. I worked less and less than I usually should have, and I missed a lot of paydays. Now, I drive for Uber, and it's good money when you do it, but if you don't do it, you don't get paid. Another thing about alcohol is that besides all the science that backs up the fact that it's not good for your health, it bloats you up. Okay, so in case you haven't noticed, I am fatter. I'm also weaker. I feel weaker. It's not good per se. And the horn for the bridge might go up in just a minute. Just be warned. There's a horn for the bridge. Another thing about alcohol is that it's an easy way to pass the time, and that's what I try to do with deload week. Secondly, I have this thing called patellofemoral pain syndrome, which means that the pain is behind my patella. I thought it was patellar tendonitis, but then I realized it's not, because my tendons don't hurt. It's the area behind the patella. And since I couldn't really do anything in the gym with regards to my knee, I drank. So maybe that would pass the time for my knee pain to go away. Well, guess what? It's still there. My knee pain has not disappeared, and I'm frankly annoyed. But at least I chose to get back into the gym today. So I'm gonna spend 2 weeks just doing bodybuilding work, staying away from the barbell, doing unilateral work, and I'm gonna do a lot of running. I did a lot of running this morning. I went to an AA meeting this morning, second time. Really helps for the social support. Social support is a big thing when it comes to deload week. You need to find other things to do than weightlift. You need to get that off your mind so that you can restore mentally and physically. Like, I'm ready to go back weightlifting, but my body's not ready yet because I got to restore my knees. And finally, the point is that with alcohol, you just have to grow up, because I drank a lot of alcohol. I started when I was in college. I drank my way through college to pass the time as well, and I was also socially anxious. I made a lot of friends, but they were really just drunk friends. That horn might go up, just saying. in case it does. It's loud. Okay, so that was a part of me where it was like, you know, I drank because I was a kid, carefree responsibilities, but like doing it now, I have way more responsibilities and I cannot drink anymore. With regards to weightlifting, that can really throw you sideways, because if you don't deal with your responsibilities, you won't be allowed to weightlift because you're not making enough money, you're not taking care of your family. So it's hard, and everything plays with weightlifting. And it also makes your weightlifting focus just non-existent. If you want to be focused in weightlifting, you have to take care of your responsibilities outside, so that when you go into the platform and you touch that barbell, you're completely into the barbell. You're not thinking about, oh, how am I going to pay this month's credit card bills? How am I going to pay this rent? So that's why I'm happy that I'm doing these 2 weeks to kind of catch up. And what I can say is that you have to be careful with your time planning, because what you do outside the gym definitely affects what you do inside the gym. Okay, finally, there are 3 supplements I'm taking to assist me in the gym, and I just recently discovered it. Okay, now I'm not taking steroids, nor am I interested in taking steroids, but when I was taking this questionnaire, I had been asked, have you ever taken steroids, aka the clear? And I'm like, steroids are called the clear? I've never heard of that name before, so I googled it and I found this thing called Clear Muscle, which is not a steroid. It's actually beta-tor. It's a molecule that's legal. You can get it at Walmart. There have been studies done on it, and it's like supposed to be a magic molecule because it enhances recovery time really fast. It boosts strength, vertical jump, power output, all of the good things that should be in a supplement. So I just took 2 grams already. You're supposed to take 3 a day. Once in the morning, 30 minutes before you work out, 30 minutes after you work out, or if you're not working out that day because it's a rest day, 1 in the morning, 1 at lunch, and 1 at dinner. I'm prepared to take more and find out what benefits I can get from it. I'm looking really forward to PRing on it. You can also look it up under HMB-FA. Okay, and I'm also taking C4 Super Sport pre-workout. That's basically a no-brainer, just pre-workout. And I'm also taking protein. I would highly recommend the ON Way Gold Standard. They have 3 flavors. I cycle through them each time. Right now I'm taking vanilla, so it's my 4th bag. I would also take the strawberry and the chocolate. Well, that's all I have for today's video, so I really hope you enjoyed it. Today's day 1 back at the gym. I'll be making more videos. I just want to show you right now that I am super bloated, okay? This is not regularly me. I don't know if you can see, but I am bloated, okay? I gained a lot of fat. I also lost some muscle. So I really, like, this is bad, guys. This is like, there's no muscle here. It's mostly just fat, okay? So I look forward to the progress. I'll be making at least a weekly video describing my physical appearance, but I'll try to make a video every day, or I will make a video every day detailing my progress. So this is day 1 back at the gym, and also my first day being sober. My first complete day. I'm now on day 2. So make sure to subscribe, like this video.